Charge with Rush Hydro. Fierce fans, make some noise and welcome the challenger, Mark Gonzalez, and then the champion, Lauren Sua, to the cage.
All right, a chance to capture a championship. Here is Mark Gonzalez. Jason, a staple in the state in regards to heavyweights. Been on the short side of title fights before, but a fresh slate to make his mark here tonight in the Fierce debut.
A lot of experience, trains out of a tough gym of one-hit MMA up in Layton, Utah. He's ready for this title fight tonight.
And David, I think it's safe to say you can expect brute strength paired with swift speed, not to mention he's a gifted grappler as well.
Oh, 100%. This guy is blue-collared fighting right here. He is a really powerful striker as well as amazing wrestling. One thing that will really help him is if he can be around or behind his opponent versus going under, because he's so big, he can get behind him and knock him out.
Jason, he held a 4-fight unbeaten streak from September of 2021 to November of 2022. The only losses that he's had in that 5-2 record that you see on your screen has been in title fights.
Yeah, no, not short of experience as Mark Gonzalez. He's got a ton of experience. He's been in title fights before. He's coming in well prepared tonight.
Great deal of dexterity as well for the heavyweight, considering the size, but excited to see what he can showcase here tonight. Also, David, been a busy body. His third combat walk, 2 MMA as well as a kickboxing bout already this year.
Yeah, he can kind of do it all. Sometimes he'll wrestle, sometimes he'll throw even head kicks at his size and his weight. Very, very impressive flexibility in striking.
From 6 years to 6 months, back to defend the belt is the incumbent Lauren Sua. David, a downhill battle for the better part of 5 rounds last time out to take home the title. Now a target on his back as he meets up with Mark in a matter of moments.
He is very, very impressive. He actually reminds me of like a Cyril Gahn or a Ben Moa. He's really smooth with his striking. I think this is going to be a really good matchup for him.
Jason, in the scouting report, he sticks and moves like someone significantly lighter than the number on his scale of 256 pounds last night. He went for almost the full 15 minutes last time out with no indication of exhaust.
Yeah, David nailed it. He reminds me a lot of Ben Moa with the way his striking is. He keeps the distance. He throws a smooth jab. He's one of the best strikers in the state. You just haven't seen much of him because of the long layoff, but don't blink with this guy. He can throw hands.
All right, let's go ahead and pull out those intangibles with our tale of the tape presented by Prime Labs for this amateur heavyweight title bout between Lauren Sua and Mark Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the older man by 3 years. The 2-inch height advantage will fly by way of Sua. Sua tipping the scales yesterday at 256 pounds. Mark Gonzalez well under the heavyweight rim at 261.5. Sua with a record of 3-1. Mark Gonzalez a little bit longer in the tooth in terms of the experience with a record of 5-2. And Jason, when talking about it, he finished the fight with just 3 seconds left back in February versus Luke Salgunga.
Yeah, and he looked impressive that fight. He was landing that jab all night long.
Consistent distribution of offense for the incumbent to be expected as we lay out to wait for the introductions with our man, Jackson Hopes.
Fierce fans, this fight is sponsored by Rush Hydro, and when the fight begins, the referee in charge will be Tyler Tomlinson. This fight is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds for the Fierce Fighting Championship Amateur Heavyweight title. Introducing the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, holding an amateur record of 5 wins and 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 261.5 pounds. Fighting out of One Hit MMA, hailing from Layton, Utah. Fierce fans, make some noise for the Kung Fu Panda, Mark Gonzalez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding an amateur record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing in at 256 pounds. Fighting out of Fight City, SLC, hailing from Waipahu, Hawaii. Fierce fans, make some noise for the reigning, defending, undisputed champion, Lauren Mama's Boy Sua.
Okay, it's Utah amateur title fight. Okay, listen, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times, or I will stop the fight. You guys have any questions? Touch gloves if you want.
Fierce FC heavyweight champion Lauren Sua looks to defend while sporting the red gloves. Challenging is Mark Gonzalez, strapped up in the blue gloves. This amateur heavyweight title bout is brought to you by Rush Hydro. Revitalize, rebound, and recharge with Rush Hydro, the official recovery drink of Fierce FC.
Mark Gonzalez says no glove touch.
Ooh, I got goosebumps for this one.
I did too.
Heavyweights. Whew.
Mark, all business tonight.
Notice the lateral movement. Sua's already putting in. He's faking. He almost looks like a city kickboxer from New Zealand. Really smooth.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
Straight into the action, and Mark Gonzalez is headed home with a belt. Guys, I didn't see it.
I did not see. I think it was like a stiff jab.
It was a power punch.
It was a
Yeah,
power
you'll see
shot.
it.
Just dropped Sua. I think Mark Gonzalez is shocked.
Whoa, one and done.
Everybody in the audience is shocked. Wow.
First strike finishes the fight. Mark Gonzalez is the new Fierce FC amateur heavyweight champion.
I don't even think Mark knows what's going on.
He's like in shock.
He's wow.
How you feeling, Mark?
I feel like $1 million, baby.
And new.
What a shot that was. We're going to get the replay up right now, presented by Bet Openly. Jason, go ahead and stick around for us for just a second. David, I'll give it over to you, though.
This was just one hook. He came in, timed it perfectly. I mean, it was almost like Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo, just perfectly timed, and it's gone.
It's just a perfectly timed check hook, and it just dropped Sua. That power in Mark Gonzalez's hands, unreal, unreal.
The decibels went up as Sua landed on the canvas. Mark Gonzalez with style points in Salt Lake City.
He went completely limp. One thing that I noticed when I was watching Lauren in his previous fights is he keeps his chin kind of up. It really played a pivotal moment in this fight.
Yeah, beautiful counter striking from Mark Gonzalez.
All right, with that, about to hear and new from the man Jackson Hubs. We'll kick it inside to him.
Contest at 36 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed heavyweight champion, the Kung Fu Panda, Mark